offense getting set for first down. They'll try it over the left side. Got room at the 35. Nothing but green ahead. Just gashing this defense. A big gainer to the 40-yard line.
And I tell you what, we can focus on the left side of the line of scrimmage because that's where the play starts. But you don't get big gains when you run out wide unless wide receivers, yes, wide receivers, commit to blocking, staying on their guys. Really good job on the outside by giving the running back space to make the big play.
One big play, and you go from a little backed up to threatening. It's 1st and 10 from the 40. They go to the ground. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Tried to pound it on first down, now back to the line. Takes the handoff. It's Sanders. Open space at the 25. And he sprints to the end zone. Touchdown, New Mexico! An impressive run from the back. Gets him 6 points, good drink of water, and maybe a little oxygen.
He definitely needs some oxygen after that long run, but it looks simple, right? Just hand the ball off, but when you can make big plays like this in the run game, man, does it make offense fun.
Lining up for the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And he finished things off by racing 37 yards to the end zone. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Dukes offense will get the ball for the first time. And how about this matchup of a couple of guys who just don't get tired and don't mind being handed the football, Jesse?
And I love this matchup, too, because in modern football, it's all about throwing the ball and spread and tempo and air raid offenses. Let's go back to toting the rock. Old school. 2 of the best running backs in the business here.
And the defenses now, like, they know the challenge. They know these guys are going to tote it. They got to be physical, committing guys to the box, not letting these running backs have success today.
And the Dukes moving quickly to the line. Grabbed over the middle. It's Hudson. And works it to the 40-yard line. That'll be a first down. The Dukes come to the line with a new set of downs. He might have expected to see this DB up in his receiver's kitchen. Instead, nice little zone, and they pick up the first.
Man, offenses are getting so good, Reese, at seeing the holes in the zone, knowing you're in zone, knowing where to sit down, how to make it an easy pitch and catch for the quarterback, and that's what it was on 3rd and short.
And they won't make the connection going for the big play. No gain on first down after the incompletion. Now 2nd and 10 from the 40. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Swings it out to his running back. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. He wants to throw it again. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. And the Dukes will try to pin them back with the punt. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Here's the fair catch, and he'll make it close to the 20-yard line. Let's see what the Lobos offense has dialed up this time. Boy, David, they would love to stack another touchdown on top of that last drive.
And this offense did such a good job on the last drive. Everything in rhythm, moved the ball down the field, didn't make those mistakes, Jesse, and they need to do it again on this one.
Yeah, you're right. They had the defense on their heels. You wonder what sort of communication was going on that sideline. What sort of changes were they able to make, because they got to stop the bleeding right now.
Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. And the Lobos will keep this drive going. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. And off to Jones.
Yeah, this coaching staff, they're getting this offensive line lathered up and into a rhythm. Now they're letting them drive off the ball on 1st down on these running plays, and they're getting chunks of yardage.
They'll run behind the big guys on the right. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one.
I think they called that knowing they weren't going to hit a home run. So why would you call it that? Well, you call it so third down becomes an easier down. It's not third and long where I have to pass the football. Now all options on the table.
Let's see what they do here on third and short from the 41. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. He gets the job done on third down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. First and 10. He wants to throw. Feeling some heat. He's going to take off.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
Well, the defense watched film last week. They saw this running back catch multiple passes, and that hasn't been the case today. They are clamping down on him, always aware of him, especially in the passing game, and so far they've taken him away.
He's piled up 87 yards rushing as he inches closer to that 1,400-yard milestone. Now on the option. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. The Lobos have moved it inside the 20. From the shotgun, the inside give. They get him stopped after a 2-yard gain. Ball's at the 17. Now on third down, this offense has been rolling. Can the defense stand tall? To throw, it's Dampier. Gets open down the middle. They get him down, but this offense is set up first and goal from the 9. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. A designed run for the quarterback. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. And after that first down gasher, they're close to the end zone. Second and goal coming. Looks as if he's going to run it. And he's sprinting. He'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Lobos! You want to keep your offense on the field? Wear down the defense? Put that tape on and show it in a clinic. That's the way it's done.
And as a defense, man, there's nothing more demoralizing. You can handle it when you give up 3, but to give up the touchdown at the end of a long drive, you're already exhausted. You've already been bumped the whole way down the field. Man, that's frustrating.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. That is what they mean when they say ball control, a 14-play touchdown drive. And finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Guys, James Madison ready to go back on the attack. Trying to find his man on first down. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
Lost one deep down the right side. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. The aerial assault continues. And the defense gets to the quarterback.
One of the things I love about this defense is they're so versatile in ways they can get after the quarterback. In their last game, they came away with 5 sacks, came from all over the place. They got the win. So you know in this one, they're going to dial up a lot of different looks. It's going to be tough for this offense to try to keep their quarterback standing up straight.
The Dukes will call on their punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll try the right side. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. And here comes the offense on second down. Looking downfield, it's Dampier. Looking left. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. 3rd and short from the 45. They'll try to bully their way for the first. And the Lobos get it past the sticks. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. He's going to pass. He makes the connection. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. Working that left side now. They get him on the ground after he gets enough to move the sticks. The Lobos are rolling down the field. Trying the left side. Spins away from the defense. And this defense was flailing as he weaved his way and got down to the 26. And the Lobos have it with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Pressure coming. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up in pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front 7 on defense, it's going to be tough.
After that 5-yard loss, some work to do now to keep this drive humming at 2nd and 15. On the run, it's Sanders. They get him stopped at the 26, but not before he picks up 5 yards. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. Right down the middle. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. And that is no good. Missed the field goal, but still a 2-touchdown lead at 14.
New Mexico, 14. James Madison, 0.
James Madison sends the offense back onto the field. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
Grabbed in the backfield. It's Knight. And this one will be stopped for no gain. And the Dukes headed quickly to the line. It'll be a run on 3rd and short. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. And now on 1st down after converting with the run. Dropping back, it's Atkins. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. Turns it on in midfield. They make the stop, but not before the screen has hit them for a 1st down and much more. Really good execution by this offense. He'll do it himself. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the 2nd quarter. That's the end of the period, and New Mexico has the lead. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the 1st period as we look at the stats. Now to see if they can answer this early blitz here in the 2nd quarter. After the good pickup on 1st down, let's see if they keep it on the ground. Now the play fake. Looking down the middle. Complete downfield. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Catch in the middle, it's Hudson. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there. They'll try to get it in with the run. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. Now on 2nd and goal. Trying to run it in. And he takes it in for the score. score. Touchdown, James Madison. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. So it's a 73-yard touchdown drive. And finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. We will get another look at this New Mexico offense. You want to talk about taking the wind out of your sails. Drive the ball down the field and miss the field goal, David.
You know what? Don't leave it up to kickers. Execute better offensively. I think you move the ball nice. You got to keep that in mind. But, Palmer, I think you got to stay aggressive and don't settle for field goals.
Yeah, because you got to know there's just no margin for error right now. You just have got to be able to execute it.
Third down conversion's always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. Scanning the field, it's Dampier. Throws to the wideout. Complete to the right. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Lobos have it with a 1st and 10. To the ground with the back. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Leaves it with the back. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. Now facing a 3rd and long from the 50-yard line. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Dorsey. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. And the Lobos decide to punt it away. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. And the punt goes out of bounds. We'll see where the officials spot it, but they certainly gave them no opportunity for a return. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Knight. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop.
Nice job by the receiver on the in route there. And how about the speed? After he made his break, he was able to actually separate a little bit from the DB, helping out his QB on that one.
They'll throw it on 1st down. Makes a catch and knocked down. The Dukes come to the line in the hurry up. They'll run play action. He lofts one down the sideline. And they can't hook up, going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Ball in the air, intercepted! And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
QB's got to pick and choose their spots when they want to be really aggressive and try to fit balls in tight windows. Great job by the DB, making a big play, getting the ball back to its offense.
Let's see what the Lobos offense has in store. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so we got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen yet.
They make the tackle at the 36, but they're in plus territory now with the 15-yard pickup. Running back searching for a hole. Makes the tackle at the 31. It's a pickup of 5 on the play. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Might as well stick with him. They'll get him on the ground after a pickup of 3 to the 28. They'll snap it from the 28 in field goal range, but it's 3rd and short. To the ground to try to pick up the first. Working their way closer and closer. A 3rd down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. They'll run the option. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. On the option. Now the toss. And a big play there on the option. The pitch was executed perfectly.
And that's the benefit to the run game. Keep pounding, keep pounding. Now you break one all the way down to the 2-yard line.
And don't stop it. Get down, get lined up quick, and give it to this dude again to go score a TD.
The Lobos trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. They're going to run it. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Now it's 2nd and goal. They want to run this quarterback. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. The big fellas line up in a goal line defense. Keeping it on the ground on 3rd and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, New Mexico!
And the running back gets his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game. You want to continue to feed this guy. You could tell he's got a nose for the end zone, knows how to get in there, knows how to make things happen.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. They march the ball 51 yards for the score. And close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. He'll start the return inside his 5. Slips through the line. Oh, what vision. And there he goes. They eventually chase him down, but what a spectacular return that almost went all the way. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. If you don't tip the scales at 3 bills, stay on the sidelines. Big boys in the goal line. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. They've gotten pushed back, but it's still 3rd and goal. Wants to throw. It's Atkins. He's got his man. Touchdown, Dukes! Made the snag and strolled his way into the end zone. The offense did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that one.
When you're set up with that field position, you're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking field goals. It's exactly what the offense does. Takes advantage of great field position.
Ready to try the point after. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
21, James Madison, 14.
Coming out with it, it's Jacobs. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Now New Mexico will go back to work on offense. Quickly out to the tight end. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Offense set on 1st down. Looking to move it through the air. And he just threw that one away. Safe move, didn't see anything, lived to play another play. Give to the single back. And the defense stops him just short of the 1st down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. They'll try to power their way ahead. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on 3rd down. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. He'll take it on the return. They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. Guys, James Madison ready to go back on the attack. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Grabbed in the middle. It's Knight. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. He got a bunch and looked close to getting a lot more, but he's got the first down. And the Dukes are in the hurry-up. Might as well give it to him again.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Second down coming up.
From the gun, running back gets to give. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. Back to pass, it's Atkins. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Snagged in the end zone. Touchdown, James Madison.
James Madison.
Yeah, and the passing game comes through, man, and we need more of that in the second half. An extra point away from tying this football game. You trailed a little bit in the first half, stayed calm. If this passing game can continue to heat up, look out in the second half.
PAT unit on the field.
On for the extra point.
Right down the boulevard. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And the finisher coming on that 42-yard touchdown toss. Let's see what he can do with the return. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Let's see what the Lobos offense has dialed up this time. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Snagged in the middle, it's Dorsey. They make the stop right there. Good pickup, and still short of the first down.
Second down.
He's looking for an open man on second down. Forced out of the pocket. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. And he'll make the grab along the sideline, but is not able to get to the first down marker. Let's see what they've got on second down. He's looking to throw. The sweet feet buy a little time. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. Got to get to the line quickly for this third down play. They'll try to get it through the air. Trying to get to him. And the quarterback is snowed under. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. And the Lobos will punt it away on fourth down. Hauls it in, looking for space. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. Here comes the offense on first down. He's looking to throw it. Safe completion on the screen. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air, it's Atkins. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. They'll immediately call timeout. And after that pitch and catch, he's already over 200 yards, and we're in the first half, Jesse.
Man, Reese, he's dialed in right now. He's really doing a nice job seeing the field, reading coverages, and finding his open guy.
He's run out of bounds, but not before, turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. He wants to throw. And he might be known for run fits, but that was a sure and heavy tackle on the tight end. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout called.
Timeout, James Madison.
Pocket starts to go, and the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. The defense all over that loose ball, and now they're bringing it back. He's into the open down the middle. Going the other way, and he takes it all the way back. Oh, what a way to finish the half, and what a disastrous way for this offense. You know, the defense is all about stopping teams, but when you have a chance to swing momentum, scoop it and score yourself, it is such a huge play.
Yeah, you just go over the offense like, well, we don't need you to do that. We got this. We'll score ourselves if we have to. Great job by the defense, doing what they need to do, and then go talk a little trash to the offense.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point makes it a 28-21 score. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, looks like you've got a great atmosphere today in Albuquerque. And it'd be easy to say these two offenses are glad we've hit halftime based on their respective performances. It would also be accurate. Turnovers and sacks have told the story so far. And you gotta believe the play calling has been the issue, right? Time to shred those game plans and just get back to basics. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at University Stadium.
The Lobos will line up to kick off and start the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. James Madison sends the offense back onto the field. Those two first-half turnovers really damaging, and the primary reason they find themselves trailing to start the third quarter.
And this is an offense that prides themselves on taking care of the football and then having explosive plays. You know they're playing angry right now. They're mad. They know they're the reason why they're down in this game, so I expect them to come out here, lighten it up here for the first drive of the second half.
Yeah, and this defense playing fast, playing physical, forcing things into action, forcing those turnovers. They've played really well in this first half.
It's 1st and 10 from the 31. He's going to pass. Caught in the backfield, it's Knight. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The Dukes in the hurry up.
On the play. Second down.
Trying play action. Quick strike complete.
Well, the drag routes put in this playbook to fight against man-to-man coverage. So there you see the receiver using his speed, working his way across the field. He gets separation on the DB, trying to trail him, makes the catch, turns it upfield for the first.
Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. And the Dukes are flying down the field. They're getting this guy lathered up. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. They'll try to snap it quickly.
Brings up second down.
Pulls and throws off the RPO. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. The defense trying to get a stop on 3rd down from the 44. The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. He'll pull it on the read. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. The Dukes send out the punt unit.
On to kick it away.
And that one will bounce and roll out of bounds. Let's see exactly where they mark it. We will get another look at this New Mexico offense. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And, David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
No, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
1st and 10 from their own 24-yard line. The give to the tailback. They get him stopped after a gain of 4 out to the 28. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Going to the running game. They make the stop after a gain of 3 to the 31. Big 3rd down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. Back to throw. It's Dampier. Finds the tight end. He steps out of bounds, but he's got a 1st down on the play. And the Lobos come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Comes out throwing on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play. Now on 2nd down after the incompletion. He's looking to throw. A little screen to the running back. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. 3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. Motion from the offense. They want to just keep throwing it. Going to try to pop one on the screen. And he couldn't quite get to the marker, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. The Lobos will send out the punt unit. That ball will make its way out of bounds, and they'll mark it dead at the 15. Guys, James Madison ready to go back on the attack. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
Caught behind the line. It's Knight. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Offenses want to get the ball to their playmakers really fast, and they try to throw the wide receiver screen, but how about the defender? He was right there in his space, got him on the ground as soon as he caught him. He was ready for that play.
Not a lot of daylight. He gets one to the 32. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. The freshman able to get home with the sack.
That defender is a matchup nightmare for any offensive lineman to block. He's got athleticism, he's got length, he's got flexibility. He put it all on display on that sack.
And the Dukes will line up to punt it away. Looking for a block. It's Jacobs. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. Let's see what the Lobos offense has in store. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They've got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. 6-yard pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and 4. Movement here from the tight end. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. Let's see what they do here on 3rd and short from the 41. Looking for a man. It's Dampier. Gets it out quickly. Just what they'd hoped for on 3rd down as they've got a first at the 32. And the Lobos look to keep this drive humming. Going up top on 1st down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. 6th play of the drive coming up. On 2nd down, looking to throw. Moves away as he feels pressure. 1-step wrap, 2-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. They're within field goal range at the 29. Let's see if they can pick up a few or the 1st down on 3rd and long. He wants to throw it. They'll run the screen. And they knock him down, but he got past the line to gain. From the 22 on 1st and 10. Caught in the backfield. It's Jones. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. The Lobos trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. Quarterback keeps it. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop. They keep pushing forward, now back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. They'll keep it on the ground, right up the gut, looking for 6. He works his way ever closer, all the way down to the 1-yard line. They'll run it on 3rd and goal. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Slams it ahead. He's stopped. 4th and goal, and he lost a yard back to the 2. 1st and 10 from inside their own 5. You got to take care of the ball, but there is room to take a shot here. Standing in his own end zone, looking to throw. Got it in the middle, it's Harris. The Dukes want to pick up the tempo.
And the slant is really a difficult route to defend against if you're a DB in man coverage, especially when you have no help on the inside. So if you're the offense, you continue seeing that coverage, you might as well keep attacking it just like that.
Brought to the ground, but not before getting enough for the 1st down.
You know, the defense, they just haven't been able to find an answer for this guy throughout the course of the game. Obviously, he's got 2 touchdowns, picks up the 1st down there. They've tried doubling him. They've tried man coverage, zone coverage. Nothing working on defense. They can't stop him.
Looking to throw, it's Atkins. Makes the catch. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a 1st down. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Looking to go up top on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Harris. And as they get him to the ground, clock running, looks as if time will expire here in the 3rd. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. Line getting set on 2nd down. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Got a man, it's Hudson. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47.
I'll tell you, this quarterback has just been in a great rhythm all game long. With that last completion, he's now over 300 yards passing.
Brought down at the 32-yard line. Picks up 15 yards on the play and an important 1st down.
And another nice gain by the offense. All right, defense, we got to change something up here. They're putting a big drive together, play after play, having a lot of success. How do we break the rhythm? How do we give them something that can create a tackle for a loss or a sack or something to get momentum back on my side?
Release to the back. He's got it down the middle. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. They'll throw it on 1st down. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
And this has been the story of the night. The offensive line getting beat up. And this is why this team is losing. You got to protect your quarterback. This defense has had a field day with their 5th sack of the game.
This drive facing a little adversity now after that last play. It's 2nd and 20. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And the freshman does a great job using his technique and getting the man on the ground. Give to the running back. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the 1st down marker. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. No good. And they couldn't cut into the lead. It's still a 7-point game.
And that kind of tells you how the season's gone for this squad. Just whether it's the offense, whether it's the defense, now it's the special teams, missing a makeable kick. It's been that kind of year.
Now New Mexico will go back to work on offense. On that last drive, 4th and goal didn't exactly work out. They really need to pay it off this time, Jesse.
And they were so anxious and eager to get back on the field. They know they left points on the board. They let that one get away from them. They look like they are pumped up and ready to go here, David.
And listen, it was a good drive, so you got to remember that. But they got to realize, I got to get points. When I get in those areas, I got to capitalize. And they wanted a touchdown last time. This drive, they can go make it happen.
To the air. It's Dampier. Throws to the wideout. He's got it. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. Looking to move it through the air. Here's an interception. Oh, did they need that turnover? Got some room to run. Oh, that was a terrific return as he takes it to the 9.
Let's go. Talk about leaving the door open. Yes, please. You think they might run the clock out, run the football consistently? No, sir. They put it in the air. We forced the interception. Great job by the defense. When they needed it the most, they came through.
And a big opportunity for this offense to tie the game up in the 4th with a touchdown. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Dukes. When you're handed a break with unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback jog on the field. I think he gave a high five to every one of those players coming off that just put them in position to go score that touchdown. That QB knew this was a golden opportunity, and boy, he took advantage of it.
On to attempt the try. And the extra point was good, and we are all tied up in the 4th. We've got a dandy going here, all tied up in the 4th quarter and about to kick it away. Bringing it back. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Let's see what the Lobos offense has dialed up this time. Boy, they hope this next drive is more productive after throwing a pick last time, Jesse.
Yeah, and the coaches did a good job on the sideline there, just talking to the young quarterback and making sure he's able to turn the page, calm him down, to go out and refocus this drive.
Yeah, and some people do that better than others, but you got to show some trust in him. Maybe get the ground game going, help around him a little bit with this system.
Looking to throw, it's Dampier. They're setting up the screen. And the completion gives him a fresh set of downs and keeps this drive moving. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. And off to Jones. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. And the Lobos are moving quickly down the field. They'll try the run. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on 1st down. It's 2nd and 3. The toss sweep to the right. At the 40, there he goes. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. They'll give it to the back. Tackled at the 31. They'll give him 6 on the play. Got 6 on 1st down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Pre-snap motion, quarterback trying to get a read.
Man, a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses, too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle backs in the open field.
Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good.
All field goals are not created equal, guys. Kicks in the 4th quarter to take the lead. They just seem to carry so much more weight. So give that young man credit for getting out there and knocking that thing through the uprights with all of the pressure, with all the eyeballs on him. He delivered.
After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. James Madison sends the offense back onto the field. They move the tight end all over. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And it's an incomplete pass over the middle. 2nd and 10 after the previous play. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. And the Dukes want to move quickly. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Using the quick game. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. The Dukes will bring the punt team onto the field. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Signals for the fair catch and looks it in at the 40. The offense set for a first down play. Looking for a crease, it's Sanders.
Play callers love it offensively when you can run the football when the other team knows you're going to do it. That is called imposing your will. And here in the 4th quarter with the lead, very first play of the drive, you break off a nice run. He might just call the exact same play right again here.
Back to pass, it's Dampier. Getting some heat. And he can't find a receiver, and down he goes.
How great is it if you're a defensive coordinator that you know I can put 6 DBs on the field in my dime package and I can still get home rushing 4. My guys up front are better than your guys, and we're going to go prove it. And they did just that.
The Lobos will punt this one away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. Makes a move. A huge return there. Steps out of bounds, but man, did he put his team in great position. Guys, James Madison ready to go back on the attack. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time. And that pass picked off. He can be dangerous with the ball in his hands with no room to return that pick, and they'll go on offense from the 21.
Oh, man, and that's a big interception late in this game. And listen, I know you're trying to go vertical with the 4 verts, but so did the defense. Great job staying deep, playing the football in the air, and forcing the ginormous turnover.
Guys, this offense will go back on the attack. He wants to start this drive with a pass. He just got rid of that one to save the down, didn't see anything he liked. This offense has a 2nd down play. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
Well, the defense didn't blitz. They didn't have everybody in gaps, and the offensive line took advantage at the point of attack, getting some push, opening up a hole, and the offense ripping off a nice run there.
From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. And off to Jones. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. We have arrived at the 2-minute warning, a 1-possession game as this offense tries to hold on. They'll leave it with him. And he'll be taken down, but he does have enough for the first down. Quick timeout call by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. They'll give it to him again. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Power football with the run. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. We've got a timeout on the field, a tight game in the 4th, and the brain trust will go to work. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Going for the big play. And it's picked off. That's the turnover they desperately needed. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Oh, my goodness. What you couldn't do. Make this mistake late in the ball game. Now, your defense better go bail you out and make a play because that was a critical turnover.
James Madison sends the offense back onto the field. Well, let's see if this drive goes better than the last one. They were in and out quickly after the quick pick, David.
Yeah, first play, big mistake, man. Now, let's get this offense in a little bit of a rhythm. Maybe before you open it up again, Palmer, or do you trust him right away?
He seems to me like the guy maybe that just needs to kind of get into the flow of the game. So maybe you get the running game going here and just give him some easy looks to let him get lathered up.
Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. Wants to throw on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Grabbed over the middle. It's Hudson. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep him from getting the first down. Coming out on first down with the play fake. On the move, he fires. He makes a catch. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Complete to the left. Makes a grab at the 6-yard line. It's first and goal. So now the opportunity with a touchdown to take the lead. Coming after him. Just gets rid of it before the heat. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Defense gets the timeout called. 20 seconds left on the clock. Oh, that one will leave a mark. No good. And after the miss, they're still down by a field goal.
Well, that last missed field goal is essentially a microcosm of the year it's been for this football team. Things just not going the right way on offense, on defense, and on special teams. Guys, it's just been that kind of year.
Running out the clock seems to be a mere formality here as they are ready to snap it in victory formation. Quarterback's just going to take a knee. Plenty of fireworks in this one. A lot of points. They always talk about having the chalk last, and it seemed like whoever was on offense had the last laugh.
And it's amazing how much offense has just boomed in college football. So good. So many ways to hurt you. And you saw both of these offenses put on a show today, Jess.
Dave, we talked to both of these coaching staffs, and their defensive coordinators were losing sleep all week. They knew this was going to be a tough task ahead of them. So much speed, so much firepower on both of these offenses. And man, we saw that here today.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.